Now faces 2 Class 4 felony offenses following that shooting at a gas station in the city's south side. Police say the man accidentally shot a relative who suffered a graze wound.
So before we get started, big thanks to our sponsor for today's video, USCCA. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever gone through the process in your head on if you had to defend yourself or your family with a gun? Have you thought about what happens afterwards, the process, talking to the police, possibly getting arrested if it doesn't look like self-defense to the police, which is a lot of the times? How much a lawyer costs, if you get charged and not convicted, how long it takes to get those guns back. That's why USCCA is around, and that's why so many people on this channel and in general have become members, including myself. They have a whole bunch of training to handle before and after a possible self-defense shooting. When you become a member, you're automatically enrolled in a self-defense liability policy. And if you're ever in a situation where you have to shoot someone in self-defense, they have a whole network of attorneys and a critical response team to be with you from the moment it happens all the way until the possible trial you may have to go through. So if you own a gun, cancel Netflix, cancel whatever you have to justify becoming a member with USCCA. And when you do, they're gonna send you out a free gift. There's a link below the video. Go sign up today. Everyone, welcome back. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. So we've talked a few times about holsters, why they're important, why it's important not to be a gangster and just shove a gun in your pants. And if you have to do that, preferably you don't want it hot, because if you get fingery on it, I don't know if that was the right word. If your finger goes to the wrong spot, if you don't grab your gun correctly because it's not in a holster, there we go, it may end up going off. That's what happens here in this gas station. And I want to offer something before we even show Judy Wang talk about this. Yes, Judy Wang has appeared on this channel before. Last time we made fun of her. This time I think we're going to give her a break. You become what you consume, which means that if you consume a whole bunch of rap music where they're talking about shooting people and a Glock with a switch and putting a gun in your pants without a holster, or you see a whole bunch of these YouTube shorts where these people who think they're gangsters just have a gun in their pants, no holster, no nothing. They look down the barrel, oh, it's hot, sick. It's like some flex that they do. If you consume that stuff, most likely you will become it. Okay, Judy Wang, let's go.
Morning, that's right. A gas station security camera captured the shooting. Police say the gun belonged to a relative.
Oh my God, dude. All right, so there's 2 guys. Sorry. I just watched it and it's pretty funny. So there's 2 guys in yellow sweatshirts. The guy next to the ice cream sandwich deal, can't find words tonight. The ice cream sandwich freezer is a dude who puts a loaded gun, no holster, in his baggy ass jeans. And the other guy in the yellow over here is the one that ended up getting shot. He didn't get shot in a bad spot, it grazed his hand. But this is a perfect example of what can happen if you are not a smart, intelligent gun owner. Watch this.
Surveillance video captures a startling moment when a gun goes off while inside of this man's pants.
Oh my God. That is a huge exit. We got to dissect this a little bit because my God. So this dude's got a hole this big in his jeans from this gun going off. And if you look down, he put a hole about that big in a dollar bill. Well, that's a shame because you're probably going to be spending a lot paying for the dude you shot's medical bills. And then we look even closer and the gun actually fell out of his pants. Let's rewatch it.
Surveillance video captures a startling moment when a gun goes off while inside of this man's pants, causing those around him to move back.
So this is the part that just kind of boggles my mind. Clearly, you have proven to yourself that you do not know how to handle a loaded gun correctly. Sure, mistakes happen, that's fine. But mistakes that are stupid shouldn't happen twice. Can we agree on that? He puts it directly back in his pocket. Doesn't take the mag out, doesn't clear it, just puts it in his pocket again. Should we go for round 2? The donut stand over there looks lonely. Maybe we should put a few rounds through the donuts. Does anyone else want to walk in the store? Take a chance?
Causing those around him to move back. Police have now identified him as 61-year-old Moron, charged with reckless discharge of a firearm and aggravated unlawful use of a weapon, both Class 4 felony offenses.
Now, if we look at the gun, it's a pretty small gun. One of the reasons why I don't really like small guns is because it's easier to misplace your hand on it. If you don't have a big handle to grab, you may be grabbing something else. So we're not entirely sure what happened to the guy who had this negligent discharge. What they're saying is they think that he may actually know the guy that he shot. The guy's fine, just a little graze wound on his hand, but it easily could have been his head. Easily could have been his heart, torso, anywhere that would have actually killed him. So, if you don't have a holster, get a holster. And for all the people out there who think they're gangsters, who are just putting a loaded gun in their pants, trusting their fingers that you're gonna make sure you don't hit the trigger when you put it in your pants, think again.